Hello, I'm Catherine Smoot from Chesapeake Eye Center here at WBOC's historic Studio D. You're watching Delmarva Life.
Do you know if the water in your home is safe? Well, many people just assume that it is, but the truth of the matter is the water coming into your home can be more harmful to you and your family than you think.
But there are ways to make sure what's flowing out of your faucet is safe. Delmarva Life's Brian Spiros is at Shore Water Refining in Dagsboro. And Brian, there are some signs we need to be looking for.
Well, Lisa and Jimmy, there certainly are some signs that something is wrong, and the truth of the matter, a lot of people may be overlooking them. And I want to introduce you to Byron Hurd, who is the lead technician here at Shore Water Refining in Dagsboro. So the first thing I want to do is discuss ways people can tell if something is wrong with their water, and there's a couple of them. The first one, and I'll have you explain, is orange and/or black stains on dishes or in your toilet bowl. What does this mean?
They are signs of iron and calcium coming into your home.
And so basically, you don't want to see that at all, obviously.
Exactly. You don't want any contaminants into your water.
All right, so pay attention for those black or orange stains. Second, and this one's pretty interesting, if detergent or shampoo doesn't make suds like it should when mixed with water, and you said this is a sign of something called hard water. Well, what is that?
Hard water is a calcium in your well water. When calcium comes into your home, it is nothing but a stone when it dries. It turns into white spots on cars, on fixtures, and things that it comes in contact with, and will destroy those fixtures in time.
All right, so people should definitely pay attention to that. The third one, green stains in your sink, and this is actually a sign of too much acidity in the water.
Yes, when you have low acidity, it is because your pH is not neutral. What happens is it eats the inside of copper piping or any metal that it comes in contact with. At that point, the inside lining leaves green stains, or if it's high acidity, blue stains in your water or in your fixtures.
All right, so another thing people should notice. Finally, this one, and this is for people, if you experience dizziness or if there's a lack of oxygen to the brain, your water may actually be to blame.
Yes, there may be nitrates in your water. When you have it tested, we can detect that. Nitrates come from pesticides and fertilizers and things that are in the ground. They're usually pretty high on the aquifer, so depending on the depth of your well is usually how many nitrates you have in your water.
And we want to say that a lot of this is for well water, but you can also see some of these problems or issues if you're hooked to a municipal line.
Absolutely.
And we should mention that a lot of these common things that people may overlook, you see a lot of them in this area.
Yes, we do, every day.
So people should definitely be paying attention. All right, now there are ways that people can obviously protect themselves or make sure that the water coming into their home is safe. First, we have this right here. Explain what this is.
This is a blue charcoal filter. It can remove calcium out of your water. We can put it in if you have public drinking water supply, or if you have a chemical system, we can use it to remove bleach and contaminants like that out of your water.
All right, so we have that there. Now we could put that down, and we have this set up over here. Explain to us exactly what this is, Byron.
This tank is holding a sign of red water iron, which is the water that's in your well when it has oxidized iron in it. And when we do the test, we can detect if it's clear water or red water iron in your water.
You obviously don't want to see the red water. So once you detect that, explain where this Eco Water system comes into play here.
With the Eco Water system, after we do our water test, we detect how high the problem is in your water, and then it runs through the resin in this tank or whatever media we put in it for your problem water. At that point, we give you perfect drinking water, and this is the result of that drinking water.
So basically the water comes through here, goes through this, and you get nice clear water, obviously not
Yes.
red. So are there ways people can protect themselves? And finally, real quick, how often should people be getting their water tested? Because you guys will actually come up for free and test water.
We like to do a water test every year, even if you do have equipment in your home, because aquifers change every day, and there's a possibility that you might not need a system, or we might need to add things to it.
All right, and you want to keep your family safe. All right, Byron,
Absolutely.
a lot of good information. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. And if you would like more information on Shore Water Refining or any of the products we discussed here, all you have to do is go to delmarvalife.com and click on the show tab. A lot of good information people should be paying attention to. Jimmy and Lisa, we'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Appreciate you doing that. I'll be honest, I've taken that for granted a lot.
Yeah.
So good stuff there. Well, still ahead on Delmarva Life, navigating the rules of Social Security disability can be overwhelming. We have an expert here to help guide you through the process.
And later, fresh off releasing his third album. Paul Lewis is in the house with us today. We'll hear more about that album and get a full performance in just a little bit.
You see me watching you, and you're watching me.